Third time's the charm. Okay, so today we're going to talk about gamification and flipped classroom, and I'm going to try to flip. Well, I'm not going to try to. I'm going to flip the classroom, opposed to standing up and talking off a slide. So I'm recording myself. Yeah. Okay. So in order to show you the flipped classroom, I'm going to. Oh, I don't know what I just did, but whatever. All right, so gamification. Basically, we gamify everything in our lives now with social media. Maybe not in the sense that we're creating quests necessarily, but, you know, on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, maybe not Snapchat. Can you like things on Snapchat? But anywho, you're always like looking for likes and how many people are going to like you, how many followers you have. Working with high schoolers, they really love to tell you about that. I have more followers than you. Oh, okay, cool. So basically, though, gamification in the sense of education is we're gamifying work. We're gamifying in order to encourage this little guy right here, encourage engagement. We're giving them points and having them compete and making sure they follow certain rules. So this website, or this blog, excuse me, this teacher kind of explains the things that worked well for gamifying her classroom and things that to kind of steer clear of. This is a really interesting read, but first off, you got to figure out what software you're going to use to gamify. And basically, the quests that she set up are her little assignments, you know, short learning activities that she can send the kids on quests, and they can learn, they can gather points based on how well they do. And the kids are given a lot of choices. You can make badges, just like in those, everybody wants a badge and level up, like the Fitbits. Everybody wants that, you know, million-step badge or whatever. And also, like, behavior programs like Edmodo. No, Edmodo's not the one. Class Dojo. There's a bunch of likes and dislikes, so that's another way of gamifying your classroom. You can create leaderboards, redefine what failing is, like when you're playing Mario and you jump into the lava. You know, they fail, and how are you going to not jump into the lava next time? You're not going to jump in the lava by jumping harder or running faster or whatever. You can, gaming forced me to give explicit feedback. That's interesting. So you're having to give very specific feedback, and they're motivated. They want to earn those points. They want to be on the leaderboard. The epic fail of gamifying in her classroom was you got to be careful not to give too many choices. And you got to be careful with the leaderboard. You know, it's you don't have to be on the leaderboard. She's saying she gave students a chance to opt out. But the whole point of having the leaderboard isn't necessarily to rival each other and to create, you know, competition amongst one another. That's, you know, not going to create a positive environment. The flipped classroom is a teaching style that gives their students homework to watch, like this video or a lecture, and gives the students the opportunity to work at home and learn the concepts. So that way when they get to class, I don't want that. When they get to class, jeez. Sorry, I'm not making this video game. When they get to class, they can do projects, discuss activities that pertain to the learning. It's a pretty cool idea, except for the fact, like, what if your kids can't? Or what if your kids don't? So then what are they going to do? So a lot of people are doing this in the educational community. Why it's significant? Because your class time isn't being spent just working on lecture. You actually have time to, like, do stuff in your class that is relevant to learning. You have to prepare a lesson ahead of time. That could be a lot of work. So they're saying a lot of classes are becoming more out of classroom experiences. So that's where kind of the flipped classroom is going. And then the implications, the flip model puts more emphasis on the student and what they need to do, opposed to, they have to be responsible for what's going on in the classroom, outside the classroom, more so than copying somebody's homework. And then also, I gotta go somewhere, but also when students don't come prepared and they're spending that fun time that they would rather be doing in the class, the activities and stuff in the classroom, they're having to do the part where they have to sit and listen to people talk like you're doing right now. So the first 2 times I recorded this, I couldn't figure out how to stop it, and I learned how to do it. So I flipped you.